Yo, what's up everybody? Chris Douglas here with You, Me, Spirituality, and a part of my Self-Transformational Series. Woo! I love self-transformations. Today, we're going to talk about something awesome. And it really isn't awesome when you're going through the process. I won't lie to you here. But as soon as you start going down that path, you'll really understand the importance of feeling uncomfortable daily. And before we get started, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below throughout this video. Whenever something resonates and you really want to say it, just drop it in, share it, because somebody else might have that question. Then you might have a new friend, and then you might have a new battle buddy in this whole self-transformational process as we all become the best versions of our higher selves, right? Right, so let's go. Feeling uncomfortable daily. Chris, why would I want to feel uncomfortable daily? Well, that kind of sounds like an ego question. And like your ego's coming in right now and saying, I like to feel comfortable daily. That's why I do what I do every day. And that's why I'm extremely grounded. Well, let me tell you, the only way to change and transform from my experience and everybody else's personal experience is to endlessly be uncomfortable every day. And this is a topic many, actually all, I won't lie to you there, all of the most successful entrepreneurs endlessly state that they were uncomfortable daily. And being uncomfortable daily is a huge part of what you want to become, because until you feel comfort, your comfort zone is you not changing who you are. Like you're stuck. You're just like, I'm going to camp out here. This feels good. Like I'm not stressed. Just kind of relaxing. I'm kind of bored. I'm really bored. And whenever you get those symptoms of being bored and lack of motivation, that's your ego being like, yo, I'm very comfortable right now and we're not changing. And you're literally like letting your ego control your life instead of letting your ego empower your life. And that is where I'm like always like kind of asking like, am I comfortable right now? I am comfortable right now. And then I'll be like, why am I comfortable right now? And then I'll be like, because I haven't gone outside my comfort zone. For the last year, I've dropped nothing but astrology videos, which I have all the knowledge of that I could possibly need in my life, and I share with people, but you know, I'm kind of getting bored with it. And then I'm like, wait, I'm getting bored with it. I'm not stepping outside of my comfort zone. And then I was like, you know what? I've done a huge self-transformation this past year. I want to share it with the world. So you know what I did? I started stepping outside of my comfort zone and creating these series of videos. How cool is that, right? Because comfort zones are made to like really teach us to feel. And if you don't feel, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But when you feel that comfort, I personally get scared because, you know, my astrology quite is very driven on a hair of the comfort zone versus more of the pushing outside the comfort zone. So as a 2/9/11, I'm the anxious visionary, the wounded healer, the master sidekick. But I'm also a double Pisces, which is very creative, but we're also very lazy. Pisces love to sleep. Like sleeping, it is so nice. It is so comfortable. But maybe I'm pushing away from sleeping as much and I'm really getting a lot of done, right? Self-edit there. Check, Chris. Well done. So whenever you step into these comfort zones, get out of it. A comfort zone is nothing but being complacent or really actually being like happy with everything. And if you're 25 and in a comfort zone, I'm sorry, but you got to get out of that comfort zone because you got to keep pushing. You got to get to the best version of yourself. And if you're staying in that comfort zone for the next 10 years, think about how much progress you've lost on getting to where you want to go, right? The most famous people, as I mentioned before, are the ones who are just uncomfortable daily. They endlessly push themselves and put themselves in weird situations, which doesn't feel very good at all. But that's where we learn the most, right? Because you learn more from falling than watching your step. For example, I had a startup that fell. AOFN 124, this company, it's still hanging on because we did some back branding, but it didn't come out successful right away. And I thought it was going to be successful overnight and everybody would buy into it. It wasn't. And then I was pushed so far outside of my comfort zone that I learned all these aspects of business I never thought I'd learn, because before I was a nurse. Why do you need to know business if you're a nurse, right? You're just going to help people for the rest of your life. Then I got out of nursing, pushed outside of my comfort zone 180 degrees, became an entrepreneur, failed at entrepreneurship, and then grew it Because I knew exactly what I didn't do. I was lazy. I was comfortable. I was doing what I was doing. And I was also trying to build 10,000 things at once, which you can't do. But I learned, and I started transforming myself to a better version of myself. And now I'm really, really good at getting stuff done, growing brands, and of course, being abundant, right? Because that's what all this is about. Being abundant and welcoming all the abundant that the universe is literally putting out here. It's holding it up. It's like, hey, you want to be abundant? And you're over here in your comfort zone and you're like, yeah, I want to be abundant. But you can't be abundant until you step out of the comfort zone. This is a really good idea. We'll call it the donut model. In a donut, you have a donut hole. We're going to call that the comfort zone. That is the zone of where you're surrounded by all this sweet, sugary goodness, carbs, yummy, yummy. But you can't get there until you step out of that donut hole, which nothing happens in the donut hole because that's the comfort zone. You're chilling, you're relaxing, you're eating donuts, drinking coffee. But if you want to, you can just step outside, maybe take a bite of that donut and be like, whoa, I'm not comfortable with this. This doesn't feel nice, but man, that tastes good. And then once you get a taste of all the success that is waiting for you outside of your comfort zone, I'll tell you what, you'll just hit the ground running, which I don't advise. I don't advise running outside of your comfort zone because that'll create a ton of stress and that'll push you back into your comfort zone very quickly. So just take a step a day outside your comfort zone. Do maybe one thing that is uncomfortable to you and then get comfortable with it. And as soon as you get comfortable with that one thing, add another thing. And now you're getting comfortable with stuff quicker because you're adapting quicker. Now you might do two things you're uncomfortable with. For instance, me, not much of a date guy, not much of a relationship guy, so I'm forcing myself right now to step off into dates with girls and work on a deeper level of connection. Oh, it's kind of tough. It's very tough. But I'm pushing myself. And, I've been sitting back lately doing a bunch of reflections and thinking about where I could take all this, and I was happy with the amount of content I was producing. Then I got in my comfort zone and I didn't create any content for like a week, and I was like, I can't ever do that again. So now I'm creating a ton of videos because I jumped out of my comfort zone, and I'm like, let's just tell the world exactly what we want to tell them and see what bites, and then we'll know exactly what to make more videos on in the future. Because instead of sitting back and guessing all day, I'm just going to deliver. Boom. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm so excited. And if you started these processes, you started these self-transformations, and anything I've said in these videos have helped you, please feel free to slide in my DM on Instagram at Akati_production_prez, or you can comment below on Yumi Spirituality's YouTube channel, or you can just send me an email at chris@AOFN, that is Alpha Omega Fitness Network 124.com. Thank you very much and have a nice day.